Hello YouTube, Chester Bora, and welcome to day 11 of my Go-ONmas special. And today we take a look at the deluxe KanKanBar from Engine Sentai Go-onger. This is a weapon that can utilize engine souls, specifically 1 or 2, and this can also combine with the deluxe Monton gun. So in the box you get the KanKanBar itself, and you get 2 engine souls. You get the T-line engine soul and the K-line engine soul. And this is the only way you have to get these 2. Like I discussed it before in my Kyo Red Throw review, which I did look at yesterday. So, yeah. Now for the KanKanBar, which I believe in RPM, Power RPM, this is called the Rail Blaster, I think. The Rail Saber, which, yeah, this is called the Rail Saber, but when you put it in gun mode, it's called the Rail Blaster. So, yeah. I guess we'll take a look at the 2 engine souls real quick. So here's the T-line engine soul. So you get the activation noise. Of course, you got the 11 here, which is stylized to look like a T-Rex. I mean, the first one being the head, and the second one being the tail. So pretty neat. Of course, here's the typical battery cover. Of course, engine block detailing on the back. So there you go. Next is K-line, the K-line engine soul, number 12. Of course, we've got the number 12 being stylized to look like a Triceratops. So, of course, the 1 being the front and the front horn, and, of course, the 2 becoming the other horns and the tail. So, pretty neat. Pretty nice design. So there you go. Activation soul, or activation noise. Battery cover, engine block detailing. So, there you go. Now, when we get to the KanKanBar, let's bring in T-line, engines T-line and K-line. So, we'll start with this engine T-line. So, go and squeeze these 2 buttons here, open it up, and insert this engine soul here. There you go. He's not activated. So now the buttons are, there's 1 button up here and there's 1 button on below. So we'll start with the top one. Yeah, the sounds are a bit muffled, but I think, yeah, there's the speaker right here. So that's it for the top button. I'm gonna do the bottom one. Okay. So, and when you press both buttons at the same time, you'll get various T-Rex roars. And that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for T-line. Next up, we'll do engine T-line's brother, engine K-line. So, same exact way you would for T-line. Just put this in. Okay. All right. And just like with T-line, you got the 2 buttons, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom. So, let's do the top button. All right. That's pretty much it for the top button. On to the bottom one. So you get like a signal sound and, well, railroad crossing sound, and which we'll get to that once we get to the KanKanBar. Now, of course, we'll press these 2 buttons to get various Triceratops sounds. That's it. It kind of sounds like he's burping, so yeah. Well, in my opinion, but that's what Triceratops really meant to sound like. So. All right, that's that. On to the KanKanBar. So here's the KanKanBar on its own. As you can tell from the design, is designed to look like a railroad crossing gate. And by the crossing sign, of course, we've got the two signals, and of course, we've got the gate itself. Of course, we've got the switch right here, which doesn't make sense once we get to the functionality of it. And of course, we've got the handle, which, of course, it does fit my hand very nicely, which I'm surprised. I think it feels a little bit better than the Monton gun, in my opinion. But of course, here's the back. You've got the signals here, which is pretty neat, I'll say. Of course, that's the button here, which we'll get to that later. And you got this bit right here, which, yes, this thing does combine with the Monton gun, so which we'll get to that later. So, now the only thing you can do on its own is basically without the engine solder. So basically, you can just put it into its gun mode. So basically, just hold that red button down and let gravity do its job. There, that's the gun mode. So there you go. It's a bit oversized, but hey, that's just how it is. So, yeah. And of course, when you open this up, which is a little lever here, right here, there's a compartment where you can put in the 2 engine souls. So, yeah. Now, right now it's a piece of plastic because there's no souls in it. So that's where the engine souls come into play. So I'm going to open this up. We'll start in rod mode, of course. I'm going to put in 11 in here. And we'll put in 12 in the other. So, and we'll close it. Okay, sometimes. Okay, they're supposed to. Okay, these. There we go. Okay, so now we got the both. So now both cells are activated. So, and when you pull the trigger, it doesn't do anything. That's because the switch here is actually in the middle, which doesn't do anything. So, we're gonna start with the one on the left. So, slide to the left, and you pull the trigger. You get this. So you get T line and K line sounds activated at the same time. So, and no, there's no split. Okay, that's the first time I didn't. Oh, that's the first time I saw it. Okay, so when you hold the button down, you get a special attack sound. Okay, all right, that's good to know. Let's see what happens. Now let's switch it to the right, and just pull the trigger. And you can see the lines are going in a different pattern, like a signal would, or a crossing signal would. So, and hold the button down. You get some train noises there, so pretty cool. Actually, where have you put this in the middle and you hold the trigger? Nothing happens. Okay. Okay. That's fair enough. Now, of course... Okay. I meant to press the balloon button. And now the sounds don't change when you put it into this gun and, well... Now, of course, the sounds don't change when you put this up or down. Okay? Nothing at all. So, yeah. Now, we're going to bring in the Monton gun. So, yes, the KanKanBar and the Monton gun can actually combine into one big weapon. So what we'll do is we're going to come in here, press this button here, put it into its gun mode. Now from here, we're going to press this button up top here, and this will flip open this compartment. Put that there. Now for the Monton gun, you're going to extend the barrel, and then you're going to line this up like this to hear it snap, and then close this up. And there you have the KanKanMonton gun, aka the Rail Blaster in Pounders RPM, which, yeah, so. Now, I didn't need to correct a mistake on the KanKanBar bit. The KanKanBar itself in America is called the Rail Saber, not the Rail Blaster. The combined mode, what you're seeing here, is called the Rail Blaster here in the States. So, yeah. Now if you want to, you can leave this extended or just collapse it if you wish. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm just gonna go off the series where it's actually looks like this. So yeah. So yeah, it's quite big. Pretty big. If you're a kid, this would be pretty huge. If you're a kid, so from your perspective, but yeah, pretty cool. So now we can do 3 engine souls at once. So since I already got the K line and T line souls inserted, we can actually put in the Keisha Myth engine soul, which of course I have right here. They can form and finish check what's called the KanKan Express. Okay, this thing's a bit sensitive. Let me do this again. Hold on. So, and of course, you could do the special attack in 2 ways. You could do it like this, or, well, if you want to switch it to the left or to the right, it doesn't really matter. But, yeah. I really love how these are so effective. Wow. Okay. Yeah, these engine souls are very defective. I mean, I get because how old they are, so I should really do it like this. Let me cheat. What? Okay, nothing happens. All right, let me try this again. Okay, no. Okay, there's no special sound when you hold down the trigger with the key method. Okay, but they could do another one. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, you get the idea. Now there's actually another version. There's actually another special attack with this configuration. Now we're gonna do another one, another set of engine souls, which is actually canon. This is called the KanKan Express Speedor version. When you insert the bus on and bear of the engine souls into here, and then put the Speedor engine soul in here. So, see what happens if you hold the see if you hold this. Okay, so nothing happens when you do that. Okay, when you do it, I'm gonna do it to the right. So basically, you get like a barrage of sounds every time you pull the trigger. So yeah. So you can do the KanKan Express Speedor version, which is a finisher attack in the series. So that's something you could do. But we could bring in Engine Souls 4, 5, and 6, which will bring that in. Of course, we could try out the Engine Souls we could try the Burka, Gunford, and Carrigator Souls. So we could do that. So Burka, Gunford go in here, and Carrigator goes in here. Oh. So all right, let's switch. Switch to the right. So now this configuration is not canon, using the Burka, Gunford, and Carrigator souls. This never appear in the show at all. So I'm gonna call this the KanKan Express Carrigator version. So that's what I'll call it. So now I'm gonna bring in the last set of 3 engine souls, which are going to be Torriptor, Jetruss, and Jump Whale. And we'll do one more configuration, which is Torriptor, Jetruss. Oh, okay, this was in the middle. Okay. Yeah, again, I did tell before that the Torriptor is a bit defective, but hope this will work when I switch to the left. So, all right, Jump Whale goes in there. So I have to call this the KanKan Express Jump Whale version. So, again, a non-canon special attack. So, switch to the left. All right. Let me check. Hold on. All right. Again, my Torriptor being a little defective, but let's see what happens if I put it to the right. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to be getting any voice lines from Torriptor, unless I can try. There we go. Okay, so if I lightly press the trigger. Okay. So if I lightly press the trigger when this is switched to the left, I'll get voice line from Torriptor. Okay. Good to know. All right. And I think that's pretty much it for the KanKanBar. And no, there is no rod version of this. So unless you could do this, but it's gonna look a little silly, but it's meant to be a combined, rifle. So, yeah, not a combined, melee weapon. So, that's it. And with that, this concludes my review of the Deluxe KanKanBar. So, overall, I do recommend this if you've been collecting engine souls or if you had some in your possession. I mean, it's pretty cool that this can actually use 2 engine souls instead of 1. Now, what's cool about this is that there are some similarities between this and the Monton gun. It's basically they both share a gun mode and a rod mode, which is and they're both used by Go-On Red. But the only difference is that the number of engine souls they use. Like, of course, the Monton gun can only use 1. The KanKanBar can only use 2. But if you combine these 2 together, which I've shown here, you can use up to 3. So which is actually pretty cool. Again, very cool. Now, if you're gonna look for these engine souls here, yes, this is like I said before, this is the only way you have to get these 2 particular engine souls. If you want to complete, all the mecha. They got their own respective engine souls. So yeah. So now again, if you want, these are optional. If you want, it's okay if you get the KanKanBar without these 2, because they just give the mecha engine extra sounds, because other than that, they just become plastic shells without these. So yeah. So yeah. Now I do apologize for all the all the what's the word I'm looking for? The defective engine souls, like the Torriptor and the forget what the other one was. I forget I think Kishima's kind of defective, but not too bad. But all right. But enough rambling. So yeah, I did regret picking this up. So I did get this from eBay. So if you want to go with Mandarake, you can, but just be wary of the prices. Okay, be wary. Same goes for eBay. So tune in tomorrow for day 12. On the final day, we're going to take a look at the Engino G12 combination. So thank you for watching. Like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon next to it. If you want to follow my X/Twitter and like my Facebook page, links are down below in the description. So I'll catch you tomorrow.